Genesis, covenant of grace. In a world descending into darkness, a thread of grace still remains, woven through generations, preserved by divine intention. The generations of Adam. From Adam, the first breath, to Seth, the appointed seed, a lineage emerges, not merely of flesh, but of promise, a divine image preserved through the passing of time. The lineage of hope, and to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and in those days men began to call upon the name of the Lord. Worship rises like fire in the wilderness, a signal that hope is not extinguished. A life in divine fellowship, and Enoch walked with God, step by step, breath by breath, until earth could no longer hold him, and he was not, for heaven received what earth could not contain, a life fully aligned with Yahweh. The earth filled with violence, darkness spreads unchecked. Violence fills the earth. Corruption seeps into every corner of creation. What was once good now collapses under the weight of sin. The world stands on the brink of undoing. It grieved him at his heart. It repented the Lord, not in weakness, but in sorrow. A creator grieving his creation. The heavens grow silent as judgment begins. In the heart of God, grace in the eyes of the Lord. But Noah, a single name, standing against the tide of corruption, found grace in the eyes of the Lord. One man, aligned with heaven, becomes the doorway to preservation. The decree of divine judgment. The end of all flesh has come before me. A verdict is spoken, final, unshaken. The earth will be cleansed by the very waters that once gave life. Make thee an ark, a command precise, divine. Make thee an ark, a structure of salvation, measured, intentional, a sanctuary, floating between judgment and mercy. Faithful preparation. Thus did Noah. No hesitation, no resistance, only obedience. Day after day, wood shaped by faith, a testimony rising before the storm arrives. Come thou into the ark. The door stands open, an invitation and a warning. Life enters two by two, order in the midst of coming chaos. And when the door closes, grace seals what judgment cannot reach. The breaking of the deep, the heavens open, the fountains of the deep break forth. Creation reverses, boundaries collapse, water rises, and the earth trembles beneath it. Fountains of the great deep, the world returns to chaos. Waves consume, mountains vanish, yet within the ark, order remains, a fragile vessel, carrying the future of all life. And the waters prevailed. Silence covers the earth. No land, no sound, only the deep. Judgment completes its course, and all flesh outside the ark is no more. And then, a shift in eternity. God remembered Noah. A wind begins to move. Waters recede, and hope breathes again. A raven wanders, but the dove returns. Again it is sent, and returns with life in its beak, a signal that judgment is ending and restoration has begun. Deliverance and sacrifice. Noah steps onto dry ground, not with celebration, but with worship, and Noah builded an altar, for deliverance demands response, and gratitude rises as sacrifice. A sweet savor, and the Lord smelled a sweet savor. The fire ascends, and heaven responds. Judgment gives way to covenant, and mercy speaks once more. Be fruitful and multiply, a command renewed. Life begins again. I establish my covenant with you. Order is restored, creation steadied, and the rhythm of the earth secured. The bow in the cloud. A bow appears, not aimed at the earth, but set in the heavens, a sign, eternal, unbreakable. Waters will not destroy again, for mercy now stands as a covenant between Yahweh and all living flesh. From one family, the earth begins again, the generations of the sons of Noah. An explosive expansion. Life branching across the world, the nations formed, the command fulfilled to multiply and fill the earth, an unstoppable mark, dividing lands, shaping peoples, defining history. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. The rise of human power. Dominion claimed, strength exalted, a kingdom emerging, not by covenant, but by conquest. Humanity gathers, not to obey, but to ascend. Let us make a name, a tower reaching unto heaven, pride centralized, defiance unified, the beginning of a kingdom without God. And the Lord said, Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. The divine intervention, swift, decisive, heaven responds to the rebellion of earth. So the Lord scattered them abroad upon the face of all the earth. The work left unfinished, the city abandoned, languages divided, paths redirected, humanity dispersed, according to his will. But God begins again, a new dawn and a chosen lineage. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. Not a tower rising, but a man walking by faith. The story continues, from dispersion to covenant, from Bible to promise. Abraham called from Ur, a journey begins, a covenant unfolds. As the stars, so shall thy seed be.